Thank you so much for joining us live here in the KEXP studios. I'm Cheryl Waters, and I appreciate everyone who tunes in and supports these wonderful live sessions. We are a listener-powered station. You can learn more about us at kexp.org. Make a gift anytime in support of discovery of your favorite artists and seeing them live in studio, like this band who's here today all the way from Chicago. We love them so much. It's Ratboys live on KEXP. Welcome.
Thanks.
Hello.
We're so excited to see you here. A new album called The Window, and one you can get out on the road and tour on right away.
Absolutely.
That's got to be a great feeling.
We are so excited to be here.
Well, I'm so excited to hear these songs live. It's Ratboys live on KEXP. Take it away.
Find the peace that I want. How long must I wait to decide that it's over? I don't know. Decision, the light to settle down by the fire. But how long does it take to find the peace that I want? How long must I wait to decide that it's over? Well, I don't know. The time waiting on the long train. The devil's right behind, stuck in the passing lane. But how long does it take to find the peace that I want? How long must I wait to decide that it's over?
You're listening to Ratboys live on KEXP, playing songs from their new album, The Window.
Thank you. Got attuned to my deranged tuning. Okay.
This one's called It's Alive.
It's alive with an exclamation point. Ready?
Back some sort of medicine. Slow, feeling the wind blow again through the walls. I fix something I can't see. Oh, it could be anything. So close to a close call again, freaking out. I pray to the sky above, give in or give it up. But it's alive, oh, it's alive, it's alive. Oh, it's alive, it's alive. Oh, it's alive. So I pass the time, look to the side. I feel it all frozen in my house, all around. It's in the stars, it's speeding toward the sign. Oh God, now it's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. Oh, it's alive. Yeah, it's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. Oh, it's alive. Yeah, it's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Oh, it's alive. Yeah, it's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Oh, it's alive. Yeah, it's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Oh, it's alive. Yeah, it's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Oh, it's alive.
I could hear that exclamation point. You're listening to Ratboys. They're live here in the KEXP studios. The new album, The Window, out on Top Shelf Records.
Thanks, Cheryl. This next song is the title track, The Window.
I walked across the green grass to where I knew you lay. The way the sun was shining down, I only saw your shape. But I need to tell you everything before it's too late, that I don't regret a single day, and you're so beautiful. So take this part of me, last in the middle, making sure to breathe. One more time, the window, I saw you through the window. We locked eyes and the window was open, felt the wind blow. I saw you through. Sit down at the table and I fiddle with the phone. I wish you were right next to me. Instead, I'm alone, but I always have the memories of felt the wind blow. I looked in and I felt you with me. Yeah, I felt you with me. When you waved your hand, I felt you with me. Sue, Sue, you'll always be my girl. Sue, Sue, you'll always be my girl. Sue, Sue, you'll always be my girl. Sue, Sue. So take this part of me, carry it with you wherever it leads. Don't be scared, the window, I see it through the window. And when I sleep, the window, you're here with me, the window. You're in my dreams, the window, I see you through the window. And when I sleep, the window, you're here with me, the window. You're in my dreams, I feel you with me. Yeah, I feel you with me. When I close my eyes, I feel you with me.
Let's get it. How'd I ever know you quite like I was told? To make sure you loved each other nice now. Oh, I was hypnotized, caught up in the northern lights, driving around in circles, singing, hey now, what was that sound? Lighting a match just to set a freak out. And on the other side, I saw 50 yellow lines pushing up against the window. And with one almighty lightning strike, the Great Lake rose up behind. Said, baby, you best turn around. So I went back to shore, to follow her path away forevermore.
love it. We're live here in the KEXP studios with Ratboys, songs from the new album, The Window. Oh my goodness, that was so awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us. This is so fun.
It's fun for all of us, and I just love watching you play together. I don't know if I've ever read an interview where you don't talk about how much you love this band and you wouldn't want to be playing with anyone else, and that is absolutely clear when I watch you all in action. Can you put your finger on what the magic is in this group?
Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, we've all known each other for a long time, and I think we all have similar attitudes toward playing music, where we're not looking for any sort of, like, I don't know, ego strokes, or like, we're all just, we like the way it sounds and we like playing together for fun. So
spend a lot of time in the van together.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're very comfortable.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know, to be honest.
There's a lot of trust
magic.
too, you know. Yeah. I think playing live with like louder bands has kind of forced us to like amp things up, or vice versa. If we're like touring with a solo act, like we could kind of bring the set down to match them.
Well, there's lots of layers of trust, and watching you perform and just listening to how wonderful those songs are and how poignant the lyrics are made me think, Dave and Julia, about how young you are when you met and were writing songs together. I mean, I feel bad asking this question, but like, were those songs even good when you were so young? There must be a lot of trust, like writing songs and being that vulnerable to someone that you've just met.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's what I was just thinking too when you asked that other question. We met when we were so young. We were 18 when we first met, and I had never like jammed with anyone before. I had never played in a band. I didn't have any friends who like played music in high school. So when we first met and you asked me if I wanted to jam, I was really nervous. I like didn't know what that meant, and I remember I clammed up because I started to play a song I had written, and you were like, just play it again, and I was nervous, you know, and you're like, just play it over and over and over again. So, like being vulnerable and kind of learning how to open yourself up like that was a big experience for me, and I think, yeah, because it was you made it easy. So I'm grateful.
Well, your lyrics made it easy too.
Well, thank you, Dave. But
you started off strong.
It takes time to build that, though. So you're exactly right.
Oh, I love that. Well, your new album, The Window, was produced here in Seattle with Chris Walla at the famed Hall of Justice, and you have to know that pricked up my ears.
Yes.
What does it feel like to be back in Seattle? Does it feel a bit like home after spending a few weeks here?
Yes.
Actually, yeah.
So nice. Yeah, we had never spent more than a day in Seattle ever, and so we were here for a whole month last year when we made the record, and it did absolutely become like a home to us, and we have all of our favorite haunts now that we need to go back. We're on tour with a band called Another Michael, and we were telling them all of our favorite food spots. So, and of course Chris indoctrinated us to like Taco Time and all of the local things around here, so we're in it. You can't get rid of us now. We're going to keep coming back here forever.
We love it. We love it. Keep coming back. And it sounds like you were a pretty big fan of Chris and his work and sought him out to come so far, farther than you ever come to make a record. And it sounds like he was pretty hands-on right from the start, sending you notes about your songs before you even came out here. What was it like to work with him? And was it what you hoped it would be?
He was just ready to jump into it right away. Yeah, like before we even figured out the songs, he's like, "Oh yeah, okay, I think this one has like the right vibe for it."
Yeah, well, I mean, the old cliche is like never meet your heroes, but that the opposite applies for Chris. He was like the most welcoming and down to earth and like emotionally available person we could have ever hoped to work with. Like he's really funny and a huge music fan, and to be honest, we met here in Seattle for the first time. We had sent him some demos, and when we met up, he's like, "Oh, I haven't even heard them yet." So like he's just down to hang, and so we were so grateful, and yeah, many wonderful memories. So yeah, we miss you, Chris.
Yeah.
We had so much fun working with him.
Yeah, we love the hall. It was a very focused time. You know, we spent a lot of time in Seattle, but most of it was in the studio. But yeah, I love the neighborhoods here.
That's great. We'll just keep coming back.
Yes,
Will do.
Well, thank you so much for playing The Window. That is just such a tender and beautiful song, the title track. Can you tell us what that's about?
Absolutely, yeah. I wrote that song from the perspective of my grandfather, as he was saying goodbye to my grandmother through an open window at the nursing home where she was living. And this actually happened in the summer of 2020, and he and my mom and my sister weren't allowed inside to visit, and so they had this kind of final goodbye conversation through an open window. And when my grandma passed and my mom called and told me this story, it was just such a kind of, like you said, poignant, very vivid, beautiful image of this like kind of strange goodbye, but like the persistence of love and everything. And so I just immediately started writing down everything she was telling me on the phone, and I love playing that song. It brings my grandma back to me, and she loved music, so I think it is a nice tribute to her. And weirdly enough, a lot of people have gone through similar things, sadly enough. And so it's nice to be able to connect and unite our common shared experience of the strange grief of the last few years, I think.
And your grandpa must love the song.
He does, yeah. We listened to it together. My mom is she's great. She set up a speaker, and actually a few weeks ago we listened to it together, and he was very excited. So it's nice.
Well, there's such a range of sounds, not only on this album, but in your music in general. And I absolutely love Black Earth, Wisconsin. I'm so happy that you played it. Thanks. But I have to laugh because it made me say, no band likes to be identified with genres, and you have so many that you could be labeled with. But when I first heard that, I'm like, they just want to add jam band to the list.
You definitely can, yeah.
I had to check it off the old list.
I would have loved. But do you have as much fun playing that as I do listening to it? It's such a great song.
It's my favorite song to play.
Yeah. Sean is just grooving on the bass the whole time.
Speak for yourself over there. You're in your lab.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, it just kind of came about because we were grooving so hard one day at practice, and we're like, just kept playing the song, like you said, just repeat it, and it's like, oh, I guess a big guitar solo goes here.
Yeah. I feel like it's a song that maybe highlights a part of each of us. It's very fun to watch each other play that song.
Yes.
I usually have my eyes wide open, peeping around.
Yeah. It was pretty late add to the album, like the list of songs we were recording. We sent Chris this jam, and we were like, we got this too. We're like working on this. He's like, keep going. So yeah, it's been fun to watch that one bloom over time.
I love it. Well, you're out on your first headlining tour, which must feel so great, especially since you weren't able to get out there right after Printer's Devil was done. Do you feel like you've been able to give those songs their due, though, in a live setting?
Yeah, a decent amount. We got to do like a co-headline tour with a band called Wild Pink, who we are obsessed with. That was in 2021, and we played the Printer's Devil songs a lot on that tour, and we toured with Guster last year. We played the Neptune with Guster last year, which was so fun. And those Printer's Devil songs had a couple years, albeit a couple kind of weird years, but we got them out there as best we could. So
we kind of got into the groove of like trying out a couple new tunes on tour, like before we head into the studio. So yeah, like Alien from Printer's Devil was one of them for sure. And we're like, hey, the response is good. I guess we're on the right track.
We keep joking that this is like a little bit of a redemption run too, because we've been able to play some shows that were canceled during COVID and with friends that, we were supposed to play with during that tour as well. So we're checking off all those boxes as well.
Getting caught up.
Yeah.
Well, have fun playing this beautiful new record for audiences far and wide. We appreciate you taking time so much to stop by today.
Thanks.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
It's an honor.
The new album, The Window, from Ratboys. Definitely check it out and get out to see them live. And thank you so much to all of our listeners and viewers for supporting listener-powered KEXP. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll get notification every time we launch a new video like this one from Ratboys. Thank you again so much. It's Ratboys live on KEXP Seattle. Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.